Hope everyone's having a blessed morning. I am having a blessed morning, right? So we're gonna jump into this topic. We're gonna jump into this topic, all right? And after I finish making this dope content, and after I finish making this video, right, I'm gonna give you the topic name. But for right now, I'm gonna withhold the topic from you, right? I want to um basically hide the topic from you so you can figure out what I'm talking about. What would be the topic? Because I already know the topic, right? This topic is really, really important for us as able descendants. And the reason why I keep talking about able descendants, because it's really, really important. You know, we was taught that in order to transcend to the afterlife is through death. It's through death, right? And to transcend into death is to murder each other. To figure out death is to murder each other, to backdoor each other, to murder each other, right? But we are told in scriptures that we have the ability to transcend with permission of the Alpha Omega, the Creator, and everything existing, right? And and the reason why I'm talking about this because this topic is really needed, and we need to discuss this. We need to discuss this right now, today, and we need to put a hush, right? We need to put a hush to a lot of these things that's going on a lot of these major platforms, right? And a lot of things that's being spread amongst us, falsehood, right? For fame, fortune, and riches, like, share, subscribe, likes, cameras, and actions, right? The reason why I'm talking about this is because everything that you have learned upon this earth and everything that we have been taught is all lies. Majority of the stuff is lies and falsehood. All right. Number one, the number one thing that we was taught is that in order to understand the afterlife, you have to die. You have to die and never come back. Right? You have to die and never come back. Our elders and our ancestors did not have to die in order to understand, to transcend beyond the zones of the heavens, right? Mind, body, and soul, mind, body, and spirit, and definitely, and not mind, body, and spirit, and definitely in the spiritual realm, that they always went up. I want you to go check chapter, this is in the Holy Quran. I want you to go check chapter 55, verse 33, where that the Creator says in Arabic and in English, "O ye symbol of jinn and men, if it be your will and it be your ability to pass beyond the zones of the heavens and earth, pass ye and go beyond the zone of heaven. You cannot baby the pass without permission, and the permission comes from Him." The reason why He's saying that is because He know that later on generation will try the same task and the same abilities that our ancestors did to go beyond, where that they had permission to go up and beyond, and they didn't have to go into the afterlife to die to understand what it was there for them in the next life. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of these things that we are taught, these are nothing but all lies. They are lies. And the reason why they are lies is because it's to keep you here enslaved, physically, mentally, spiritually, so you cannot allow yourself to transcend and go beyond the zones of the heaven, that you could keep this world right here, your dwelling place. Who would want anybody to go up and leave them down here? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Who would want anybody to go up and allow them to be here upon this earth? Who? You have people right now. Some of the example is that right here on earth, People do not want you to elevate yourself. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, brother Katu, brother. People do not want you to elevate yourself. People do not want you to go up, and people do not want you to elevate yourself in this world right here. They would try to sabotage you. They would lie upon you. They would put falsehood. They would backstab you. They will backdoor you, so you cannot elevate yourself in this life. So if you had the ability to ascend and go up, and nobody else do, what you think was going to happen? There's going to be all type of confusion and chaos to keep you here with them. Whoever that has that mindset of, you know what, if I can't go up, nobody can. That's where that concept comes from. That concept comes from that. If I can't transcend, nobody can. So, in order to understand what happened is because the ability of telekinesis was taken from us, from generation to generation. Because when the Alpha, Omega, the Creator, and everything in existence blessed us with telekinesis, He blessed Abel. Peace and blessing be upon Abel. He blessed Abel descendants with telekinesis, right? And telepathically talking to one another in sign language. We was the first people over here in the West Hemisphere that we call America that was blessed and gifted with this talent, because that's come straight from Him. These are the gifts and benefits that the Alpha Omega had. He has it. Telekinesis, his is unlimited. Prime example, do you see the sun, moon, and stars? Do you see everything standing still without any pillars, without any strings being pulled with them? You see it, right? You don't see no pillars. You don't see no strings. You don't see nothing holding them up. That is the will of the Alpha Omega, the Almighty Supreme Being. Telekinesis. His is unlimited. He has unlimited. He gave it to us. When He said that I created mankind in my image, these are some of the qualities that He gave us, but with limitations. You understand? And I want you to understand who is our Creator and who we supposed to be worshiping. Who we supposed to be worshiping. Right? So, the names that we call the Alpha Omega, we call Him Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and there's other names. They call Him Jehovah. There's a lot of other names that they call the Alpha Omega. These names are His qualifications. These names is His qualification. All of these ways of life have a different name for Him, but that's not His name. That is His qualification. The name that we used to call the Alpha Omega, the Creator, and everything existing, He has suppressed that because people used to call on His name constantly. They used to call on His name constantly, and everything in existence used to stand still and listen. This is why it was forbidden to talk, because when you call on Him, everything in existence will stand still and listen to you. So this ability of you calling His name out loud, right, and everything standing still, had to be what? Oppressed. It had to be oppressed. Because everybody had it at that time. His name. So, only a few people that He gives this to know His exact actually name. Right? Everybody don't know the name. Majority of the people that know the name, they no longer here. Either they no longer here, they in the afterlife, or they up above. They up above with Him. And we have ancestors up above that's still alive. That's an actually true fact. And I need for you to understand that. This is why this channel, the dopest channel. This is why this channel speaks facts. This is why this channel is the hottest channel right now on YouTube, because we are conscious and we are righteous. And becoming conscious is what? Not just to speaking, but to live it and to eat it and to stand on it with loyalty and respect towards the supreme being, dealing with supreme mathematics. This is an actual true fact. So I need for you to understand this, brothers and sisters, kings and queens. I've not given you a title. And you know what the title going to be? It doesn't have a title. It doesn't have a title. The title is, it doesn't have a title. It's just motivation. It's just motivation for you. I'm not going to give you a title, even though I know the title in my mind, body, and soul. This is going to be, there is no title. I want you to take this video and entitle it into yourself. Take the information out of it, take the wisdom out of it, take the knowledge out of it, take the guidance out of it, and do what? And apply it into your life, mind, body, and soul, into your family life. Share like this information that we are need. This is new information that you never heard before. And if you did heard it, you heard it in another different form. This is the correct knowledge, wisdom, understanding with experience that can cover what? That can cover your square, cover your circle, and transcend your mind, body, and soul beyond this existence, right? This force existence, which is only here as a port. We do not supposed to be here, sleeping here, and making this a home. No. No, brother. No. So everything that you have learned, everything that you had dealing with the matrix, and everything that has to deal with it is nothing but lies. Falsehood, so that you can stay upon this earth and stay down instead of going up. And the only way you're going to go up, what they tell you, is that you have to die to go to the other life. This is a lie. If he's vibing with you, if he loves you, if he's dealing with you, and if you stand on the oneness, he will help you and guide you to come up among them, to get information, to come back down here and to warn all of his creation. This is an actual true fact. Give it up. Let's give it up to Team Flow. Let's give it up to Team Flow, because Team Flow is one of the dopest, it is the dopest channel out right now on YouTube that deals with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, that deals with facts, and doesn't do things just for fame, fortune, and riches. Like, share, subscribe, likes, cameras, and actions. Okay? Which in the past, people has used their platform and their consciousness to get money off people, or playing on people's intelligence, or being dumped up and blind and dealing with this world. We're not going to do nothing like that. Who enrich us and who give us money is the Alpha Omega, the creator, and everything existing. And the money is everlasting. The knowledge is everlasting, which transform into what? Finance. So, this is part one. This is part one to no title. To no title. This is part one to no title. It's because I want you to use this title to do what? To empower yourself. To instruct yourself. To do what? To do what? To lift yourself up and transform yourself into something else, and being the uply God, right one, and standing on business and standing on honesty with the supreme being. So this is really, really important, right? I have trolls here, but we're not going to deal with the trolls. I let other people deal with the trolls. We have trolls here, so we're going to keep bringing this heat. We're going to keep bringing heat. We're going to keep bringing heat, because we know and understand we deal with actually truth, right? Spiritual truth that's not in the scriptures, because you know why? The Creator does not want us to be fighting with one another. Islam and this way of life bridge the gap and bring us together as one. Because he knows he knows that this was ruffled feathers and that it would split more people apart by arguing and fighting, and that we was one. We was one body of people. This is an actual true fact, and I need for you to understand that, and I need you to vibe with this, and I need you to vibe with Team Flow. We are the dopest platform that's on YouTube, hands down, hands down. So once we understand this, and once we accept this new foundation and new teachings, right, that coexist with the scriptures, and that explain the scriptures just a little bit so you can understand, then that can get you to the next thing in life. Because this is lies. This is lies of saying that in order to transcend, we got to die and go into the afterlife in order to understand the afterlife. This is lies, because each and every day our spirit travels. Our spirit travels, and it goes into other zones beyond the zones of the heaven. This is an actually true fact, because the Creator tells us that in scriptures. He tells us this in scriptures. And this is really, really important. We spirit travel every night, and everybody cannot spirit travel. Everybody don't have a spirit. We have souls. We have a soul, right? But everybody do not have a spirit. Everybody spirit do not. They don't have a spirit. And your soul is in your body. Your soul is actually one that has the free will. These are two different creations of the Alpha Omega, the soul and spirit. The soul and spirit, two different creations. One is from him, that he duplicated himself, and another, he said, Khun fire khun, being it is, and it came about. This is the actual true fact. That's right. And on this channel, you're going to get the actually proof and the accurate knowledge. That's right. So peace to the Muslims. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace to the 5% nation. Peace to the 5% nation that actually know that we are the Alpha Omega, and the Alpha Omega is us, but with limitation. That's right. And peace to all of the people and all of everybody that's conscious, that deal with the oneness of the Supreme Being, and dealing with the supreme mathematics. Understand your square and your circle. That's right. Coming with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Coming with culture. And also, what? Build and destroy and building any thoughts of understanding of the 85ers that's dealing with dumb, deaf, and blind of knowledge that is forced. This is an actual true fact. That's right. That's right. So I want people to do what? I want people to understand who they are. This is no title. You entitled to yourself, and you make a title with inside of yourself. So peace, y'all. Peace, 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 peace.